Hey folks, this is Maria Abreu. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, we invite you to subscribe. And if you like the content, make sure to hit the like button and share. Well, folks, we have excellent news. As most of you might have heard, as of today, the country is no longer under curfew. Remember, we previously mentioned that only Santo Domingo and Punta Cana and the circumventing areas of Punta Cana were curfew free, okay? And the rest of the country, they were still waiting for more people to get vaccinated. Well, we have been informed that as of today, there is no longer any curfew in any part of the country. So we can say at this point that the country has returned to its normal function, its normal schedules. However, the country is going to impose a requirement where vaccine and COVID testing are concerned. So a disposition was reached or made wherein it will be required for anyone going to public forums, whether it be a workplace, educational centers, whether it be malls, movie theaters, supermarkets, any place that's public or has an accumulation of people, most places, of course. The person visiting, whether they be a foreign national or citizen, will be required to either present a vaccine card with 2 dosages administered or a COVID test done within 14 days proving that they're infection free, okay? Now, this is a positive thing because true to his word, the president and the Dominican state, I should say, is not forcing anyone to get vaccinated. That still continues to be a matter of choice. However, they are focused on public safety. So they want to make sure that if you are in a public forum where there are crowds of people, you either show that you have the vaccines, the 2 dosages, or you show that you are free of COVID by presenting a PCR test, okay? So this is not an attempt to force people to be vaccinated. This is an attempt to safeguard public safety, okay? So if you don't want to be vaccinated, every couple of weeks, you just take a COVID test, which, if you do it, let's say today, within 24 hours or less, the results are available, and you carry that with you. So true to his word, the president is respecting the freedom of choice, but he is enforcing, okay, public safety rules, okay? And that happens to be a constitutional responsibility, okay? So you have that choice. Now that is going to be enforced or come into effect as of the 18th of October, okay? So after October 18th, if you're going to go to public places, supermarket, malls, medical clinics, work, school, if you don't, you either have the vaccine card or make sure to have that test done. And it must be within 14 days. Okay, folks? So that is something to keep in mind. Here again, the country no longer has curfews. Everything is operating normally, and people are going to be able to return to schools that were still left to be open because students went back to school, but there were still some schools that were not open. So as of the 18th, we go back to normal 100%, okay? If you have any questions with regards to, vaccination centers, where to get the PCR, there is a site called Dominican Today, And I want to say one of the things that I like about this particular site, it's a newspaper. It's an actual digital newspaper. And this newspaper is completely in English. So it's all of the national news in your language. This is important because most people like to visit these forums in order to get the newest latest, but these forums are more about, expats, giving their opinions or expats giving their views. This is an actual newspaper, okay? An editorial piece that provides all of the national news in a professional way, okay, in your language. So DominicanToday.com, you should visit in order to keep up to date with any developments, within the country. So that's all for now, folks, and see you next time.